What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now, today, we've got another T20 World Cup. We're getting straight into it. India versus Pakistan, the most anticipated match in this entire World Cup by a long way. But I feel like I don't know how many people were watching this match live when it started, but I feel like it would have been a lot of people. Firstly, congratulations to Pakistan. Bowled incredibly well, batted just superb. Was this the result that I thought was going to happen? Absolutely not. I thought India were going to cruise to victory. But India, they looked nervous straight out there. I mean, and then when you had the player of the match, Shaheen Afridi, bowling absolute bullets. I mean, he stepped up big time, Shaheen Afridi. Obviously a world-class bowler for a long time now. So, you know, he really stepped up his game. So good. I forgot what it was like to watch a live sport game of cricket fans just packed into a stadium. So incredible to see. You know, there was heaps of Indian fans. There was a good amount of Pakistan fans there as well. You know, and there is no fans that are more passionate than cricket fans. Except for maybe football fans with soccer, football, whatever you want to call it. Cricket and football are probably the two most passionate supporter bases in the world. I mean, they go absolutely nuts. And especially Pakistan and India cricket fans, you can't find any better cricket fans to pack out a stadium than those two. Now, really good to see a lot of good sportsmanship throughout this match as well. You know, made me happy, made me smile that we got to see a clean match. We got to see nothing but, you know, positivity and, you know, just good gestures. You know, Dhoni was at the end talking to all the Pakistan players, you know, probably giving them some lessons. You know, Virat was out there. He gave a hug to Babar Azam and Rizwan. I mean, it was good sportsmanship. And I love to see it. It's, you know, the cricket is better when these two are playing good matches of cricket against each other. Great sportsmanship. It makes cricket so much better. But player of the match, Shaheen Afridi, 3 for 31 off 4. He was just nuts. I mean, I would have obviously bowled first. You know, Virat, he can just never win the toss, can he? He just is a professional loser at the toss. We'll jump into it. India, KL Rahul and Sharma opening up the batting. I mean, what can you do? Two absolutely ripping deliveries from Shaheen Afridi to remove both of them. Firstly, the one KL, it was a decent shot. It just nipped back in, took his wickets, and I don't think KL really thought it was going to have that much movement. Yeah, just absolutely tumbled the stumps into bloody Madagascar. Rohit Sharma just got a great Yorker at the toes. Yeah, absolutely plumb middle stump, going for a golden duck. And as soon as this happened, when I was watching live, I was like, this is not going to be a great game for India, is it? You know, and it happens so much for India. Whenever, you know, India relies so heavily on their openers in any sort of format through KL, Rohit, even if it was Ishan Kishan there. Their openers is what starts up an innings for India and just helps them dominate. When you have, you know, Virat, Pant, Jadeja all coming in around there, you know, it's, yeah. So it put Kohli under pressure. He stepped up. Captain Kohli, you just know he's going to have a massive tournament. He's, you know, assuming last tournament as T20 international captain. So, you know, he's going to go big. If any of you are betting mans, I hope you put on a few dollars at Virat Kohli to be the top leading run scorer of the tournament, because I feel like he would have been good odds. And I feel like he's, you know, one of the greatest of all time. So why not back him in? 57 or 49. You know, he didn't play any miraculous shots, but he played a captain's innings at number 3, settled it down. You know, if he went out there and played his normal game like he does for RCB, and he goes out, he puts India 3 for, let's say, 20, they're in trouble early. So, you know, a really good knock there from the skipper. I'm coughing. I just woke up and I haven't drinking much, so I got my coffee. All right, my bad. My bad. I don't even know what's going on. All right, where we at? Surikam, my bad, people. Surikam Yadav, 11 off 8. I mean, what can you do? Hit a nice 6, a nice 4. What can you do? I mean, you know, no Ishan Kishan. Surikam Yadav, 11. I mean, there's not a lot to talk about. Rishabh Pant really came in. And, you know, I thought played quite well for that 39. Unfortunately, just one big shot too many that got him caught by Shadab Khan. 39 off 30 is decent for someone who's batting at number 6, sorry. Jadeja, you know, came in, you know, around, you know, the end of the bloody match. 13 off 13, you know, you probably want a bit more out of Jadeja. And Hardik Pandya, 11 off 8. I mean, you probably just need a bit more from your finishers, don't you? You know, if you're going to... I feel like if India posted 170... it would have given Pakistan a lot more pressure early on. You know, you probably needed to squeeze a bit more runs out of these two. But, you know, shit happens. Bowlers, Shaheen Afridi again was incredible. Imad Wasim, none for 10 off 2. Hassan Ali, 2 for 44. Expensive, but takes 2 wickets. So, you know, is what it is. Shadab Khan, 1 for 22 off 4. Very economical. Mohammad Hafiz, none for 12 off 2. And my man Haris Rauf, 1 for 25 off 4. He took a wicket at the tail end, didn't he? Yeah, he took the wicket of Hardik Pandya. So, you know, good wicket. You know, he's probably my favourite Pakistan player is Haris Rauf. Watching him, you know, play for the Big Bash League for the Melbourne Stars, and I've become a fan. But yeah, a pretty comfortable chase in the end for the Pakistanis. Chased down 151. Just like that, in only 17.5 overs, a really tempered innings from both of these boys. Muhammad Rizwan, 79 or 55, just an incredible knock. You know, 3 sixes, 6 fours, off only 55 deliveries, a strike rate of 143. That is a class innings against arguably the best bowling attack in the world. So, you know, even if you're a diehard Indian cricket fan and let's say you don't like Pakistan at all, you still have to, deep down in your heart, you still have to give credit to how well both of these boys batted and how well they bowled. You really just have to give credit, take your hat off, tip your hat to them and say, look, we were outdone by the better team on the night. Now, not the better team overall, no, but they played a lot better on that night. So, what can you do? What can you do? You know, really stunning stuff from Babar Azam, 68 or 52, 6 fours, 2 sixes. You know, and Babar Azam before the match said that they were going to create history and they were going to beat India for the first time in a T20 World Cup, and he came through with that promise. So I give a lot more credit to him as well. You know, do I watch a lot of Pakistan cricket? Not really. The only time I watch Pakistan is at a World Cup. Whatever World Cup it is, I'm always watching every game. Or if they're playing Australia, or if they're playing India. Those are the only times I really watch Pakistan. You know, I don't really watch them when they're playing South Africa or Zimbabwe or fucking England or whoever. Because, to be honest, I just don't really pay attention to Pakistan cricket. I should, because watching Babar Azam is an absolute treat. He, I mean, shit, he's incredible. And, you know, maybe I haven't been giving him the credit he deserves over the last few years. You know, I always just say, look, he's good, but he's not, you know, a superstar because he only makes runs against low-level countries. Absolutely not. He's an absolute superstar. He just did it against arguably the best bowling attack in the world. He's been doing it against great bowling attacks. And I'm finally going to give the credit he deserves. Babar Azam, you're a superstar. I mean, everyone knows that, but now I'm just finally coming around to it. So much credit to these two. I mean, you can't ask for much more. Into the bowlers, Bhuvi Kumar, none for 25 off 3. You know, it was okay. Muhammad Shami, super expensive. And I said this before the World Cup, you know, and it's how he bowled in the IPL as well for Punjab. He's always super expensive, but you can normally rely on him to take a wicket or two. Just couldn't. You know, I thought he was going to be the man that took 2 to 3 wickets against Pakistan, especially after watching Shaheen Afridi swing that motherfucking ball with the early rock. Didn't do so. It didn't really do a whole lot of movement for him. I mean, there was, but, you know, he bowled second. The pitch had already kind of slowed down a little bit. And just really couldn't get going. 43 runs, not great. Bumrah, none for 22 off 3. Varun Chakravarti, none for 33 off 4. And Ravindra Jadeja, none for 28 off 4. Now, no Hardik Pandya. He did say he was not going to bowl last night, which I think we all knew that. I mean, I don't think we expect him to bowl at all this tournament. But you never know. But hey, credit to Pakistan. Incredible win against India. The first win I believe they've had in a T20 World Cup against India. So much respect to them. Incredible knock. Incredible win. But if you're an Indian fan, do not get upset. Of course, you wish you won, but do not start, just let it chill. Just chill out because it's okay. Because you guys are still, in my eyes, the favourites to win the tournament. Now, that probably means nothing to you, but just know, look, India is the sort of team where they will lose the first match and then they will go on win every match till the final, win the final comfortably. Like, that's just the sort of team. And I think a loss early on against the rivals of Pakistan is going to light a fire beneath, Virat, Rishabh, Rohit, KL. Like, I feel like they're going to come big. And they need a lot better from their bowlers. Their bowling was pretty poor as well. So we're having a look at the next matches coming up. Not a whole lot, is there? Afghanistan, Scotland. I might watch that. It's at 1 a.m. Maybe not. I might actually get a few early nights rest because staying up till 5 a.m. to watch India versus Pakistan, great decision because I wanted to watch it, but not a great decision for my, sleep schedule. It's absolutely fucked. Afghanistan, Scotland. I mean, we'll see what happens there. I do love to watch Rashid Khan, so I might actually tune into that. What's this? Tomorrow, South Africa, West Indies at 9 p.m. Yeah, I'll watch that, obviously. Anytime to watch Chris Gale. This could be his last T20 World Cup, so every opportunity, I'm going to try my best to tune into CG, the big man, Chris Gale. Then we've got another match. Pakistan, New Zealand. That'll be a great game. England, Bangladesh. That's the same day. Oh, no, it's the next day. England, Bangladesh. That should be good. Scotland, Namibia. Yeah, cool. Damn, Australia doesn't play another match until 4 more goddamn days. What sort of shit's that? Why does it why 4 days? Why do I have to wait 4 days? When does India play their next match? Oh my god. 1st of November? Bro, that's got to be a joke. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So India then get a 6-day break? You expect me to wait 6 days in between Indian matches and 5 days in between Australian matches? What sort of shit is this? Hey, this is just me ranting. I mean, this was an India-Pakistan review, so if I want to rant, I'll create a new video. But hey, credit to Pakistan. Great win. India, don't fret, lads. You'll be okay. But hey, that's going to cap it off, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.